Hey guys, I'm John with Hops and Brews, and what better way to celebrate summer than with a big 17% Imperial Stout? So, the good people, more like crazy, over at Nightmare Brewing have released their Scaphism, their Imperial 17% Stout in time for summer. Who does that? Who releases a almost 20% Imperial Stout for summer? I don't know, but I love it because I'm kind of tired of IPAs all the time. I want like a big Imperial Stout every now and then. So that's what really intrigued me about this. Also, the price point on this beer is phenomenal. For a 17% beer, you get a can for under 10 bucks. You just can't beat that. Plus, I love Nightmare Brewing. I mean, I collect all of their cans. Just for the artwork alone is just, wow, it's intense. Let's see if this beer is as intense as the can art. This beer comes in at a 17% ABV, a 0 IBUs. It gets an average rating on Untappd of 4.22. A Imperial Stout brewed with milk sugar, honey, aged on Tahitian vanilla, and organic cacao. Scaphism. 2 boats are joined together, one on top of the other, with holes cut in them in such a way that the victim's head, hand, and feet are only left outside. Within these boats, the man to be punished is placed lying on his back, and the boats then nailed together with bolts. Next, they pour a mixture of milk and honey into the wretched man's mouth, till he's filled to the point of nausea, smearing his face, feet, and arms with the same mixture, and so leaves him exposed to the sun. This is repeated every day, the effect being that flies, wasps, and bees attracted by the sweetness settle on his face, and all such parts of him as project outside the boats, and miserably tormented and sting the wretched man. Moreover, his belly, distended as it is with milk and honey, throws off liquid excrements, and these putrefying breed swarms of worms, intestinal and of all sorts. Thus the victim, lying in the boats, his flesh rotting away in his own filth and devoured by worms, dies a lingering and horrible death. It took the first 17 days to expire, sustained by only milk and honey. 17% ABV, brewed with milk, sugar, and honey, organic cocoa nibs, and Tahitian vanilla give it the needed chocolate bitterness and depth. Flavors of rich dark fruit, chocolate babka, plum, fig, and dark cherry. Roasty soft spice and French vanilla aromatics. Okay, let's see what a 17% stout tastes like in the middle of summer. Ooh, lots of dark chocolate aromas. I do get that whole like dark fruity plum fig aroma too. I get more like a date. Yeah, but just like, you ever have those dark chocolate covered fruits that you get at the candy store? It smells like that. Let's try it. Whoa. Wow. That's a double hitter. Wow. Okay. Right off the bat, my first thought was going to be, this is going to be a thick pastry dessert stout that's just going to be just a sugar bomb. I mean, it said lactose and honey in it, and I was like, man, this is just gonna be like one of those big sugar bombs. I know it. But 17% is very intriguing. All right, let's try. Oh man. For the percentage that this is thin. It's classified probably a thick medium body. It is nowhere near thick syrupiness. It borders on that light meal tasting. It's like a thick, hazy IPA. The body's woo! And then the flavor comes in, and right away, yeah, you get this sweetness and you think it's gonna just keep building, and it dies down actually. The dark chocolate just takes over, and then there's this creaminess, and then there's a coffee flavor to it. And it's like, whoa, wow, it's super complex. And I love that the fact that this is a thinner body than normal. Again, it's still thick. It's not just this, I'm pouring motor oil into my glass. I mean, it has some leggings, but really not a whole lot. I mean, it coats it, but it's a thin coat. It's not like this big, thick. I'm not seeing leggings. I'm just seeing like by itself, it all goes down as one. This tastes like a big beer, okay? This really does. It tastes like 10, 11%. I would never, ever say this tasted like 17%. Wow. Amazing, amazing job. Man, Nightmare Brewing's Scaphism Imperial Stout with lactose, honey, Tahitian vanilla, and cacao. Wow. Seriously, wow. This is a great, great example of an Imperial Stout. Not even barrel-aged stout. This is just a really good, wow, stout. How is this 17%? I'm easily drinking this and I can see myself having this during summertime. Not in the middle of the day, mind you, but like at the end of it, like 10, 11 o'clock by a fire. This is going to be my nightcap. This is going to be my dessert. This is my end all to be all beer stouts. It's fantastic. If you are looking for that bitter chocolate complexity, the only thing I would say is a little bit lacking is the vanilla is just a little hard to pick out. It's there, but it's the most you have to dig for. Everything else you taste in a very well balanced beer. The grain, the malt bill of this is fantastic. I don't know what it is, but it's, oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, if you love that dark chocolate cacao and coffee ground aromatics, oh my gosh, this beer is for you. If you love those flavors, oh, it's so good. It's a big beer, okay? You know it's a big beer, but you will never guess it is 17%. So if you were looking for one of those near perfect Imperial stouts that's not barrel aged and nearly 20%, ooh, you need to check out Nightmare Brewing's Scaphism. It is amazing. And they're worth just collecting for the can art alone. If you love that metal gothy type, you know, stuff. But it's still really cool to look at. Cheers. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Remember, hit like and subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media stuff. The links for that will be at the very bottom of the description. So scroll, 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 scroll. Oh no, you went too far? Oh, that's where comments go. So leave a comment. Comment. Have you ever had Scaphism from Nightmare Brewing? Have you ever had any Nightmare Brewing before? They're a gypsy brewer, so they aren't distributed everywhere, but they're starting to grow, and they have a very, very cult following. Let me know. Like I said, I collect all of them. Every single one I can find, I buy 2. So I still have a bunch of cans full of them. So, see you guys.